Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome into another live stream on my channel. In this one, I want to talk about some, the news today that RJ Barrett went out there on media day, and he said that he has a chip on his shoulder because of the reason why he was not voted in on that all rookie first team. So I want to talk about that and, go into your guys' questions. It's going to be a quick Q&A, and I love going live. You guys show a ton of support on this channel whenever I do go live. So yeah, I just went live now. I'm waiting for people to join in, and we're going to talk about some, New York Knicks news. And training camp is right around the corner. It's really exciting. I got a lot of Knicks content on the way. I just posted 2 player profile videos, and you guys are loving it. I posted one on RJ Barrett. I posted one on Mitchell Robinson. Next up is, I don't know who I want to do next. You guys let me know in the comment section who you want to see me do next for my player profiles. But you guys have been killing it, and the likes and the comments, everything about everything. We got some people in the stream. Welcome in, everybody. We got Sports Fan representing his Brooklyn Nets. What's up, man? Go Knicks. You should do something with Knicks TV. I would love to do something with Knicks TV. I actually have a collaboration with another Knicks YouTuber, I think this Thursday. I don't know what time yet, but you guys will see who I'm doing it with. I'm really excited to do that with, I'm not going to give it away. It's a little surprise, but welcome in on a nice, quick Tuesday night New York Knicks Q&A live stream. You guys, again, have been killing it on this channel. I'm over 2,500 subscribers, all because of you guys. I just want to say thank you so much. Without you guys, none of this is possible, and I'm so excited to finally have Knicks basketball coming. It's right around the corner. Training camp's here. Preseason's almost here, and regular season starts when? December 22nd? Absolutely crazy. I just want to talk quickly about the RJ Barrett situation. Not situation, but what he said today. He looked very tired. He looked very, like in the press conference, he's like, of course I have a chip on my shoulder. I deserve to be in that all-pro rookie team, which he does. And I think that RJ is going to have a lot to prove this year. I think that he was extremely underrated, and he knows that. And there's a lot of rookies that were blowing up, like Tyler Hero, John Morant and Zion Williamson. They are spectacular, so they deserve to get all the praise in the media. But RJ Barrett didn't really get that praise that he deserves, in my opinion. If you look at his numbers, he's one of 4 teenagers to ever put up the numbers he did, 14 points. And I don't know the exact numbers, but he's like one of 4 teenagers in NBA history to do what he did. So he deserves the respect. And I think that RJ Barrett is destined to have a great season for the New York Knicks. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. We got 17 people in on the stream. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you smash that like button on your way in so we can get as many people out there on the stream as possible. I'm super excited to, have this channel because I've always wanted to talk about my New York Knicks with you guys. As you guys know, I have a Jets channel, so I'm finally happy to talk about another team besides the New York Jets, because you guys know how disgraceful they are. Whether you're a Jets fan or not, you know how bad they are. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I am down to answer any of those. Today was media day. We heard from Nerlens Noel, Dennis Smith Jr., RJ Barrett. There's a lot of people that talked. What stood out to me, Nerlens Noel, he was talking about how he's going to put Mitchell Robinson under his wing, and he's going to really have that mentorship role with him, which is pretty awesome. I feel like he's used the word brotherhood, where, their competitors are going to be fighting for minutes, but at the same time, they're teammates, and that's what you want to do. So I'm excited to hear that from Nerlens Noel. Dennis Smith Jr. also said that he had a great offseason off the court. Hopefully he can come in and be a little better than he was last year, because he definitely disappointed, in my opinion. But listen, man, I am just excited that Knicks basketball is finally coming back, because it's been a long time. A long time. Your opinion on Kevin Knox. I'm actually one of those Knicks fans that have a lot of, I would say, hope in Kevin Knox. When we drafted him, I understood that he was a raw piece of clay in terms of somebody that is not going to be making excuse me, I can't even speak. He's not somebody that can make an immediate impact in the league at 19 years old. He's not somebody that I felt like is going to come in and ball out right away. So when I looked at Kevin Knox, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's see if he could show us some flashes in his rookie season, which he did. His sophomore season, he regressed because I feel like he didn't get the minutes he deserved. They brought in a lot of veterans such as Marcus Morris, and they traded for Mo Harkless. So Kevin Knox got lost on the bench, and I feel like he lost his confidence. But his third year, this is the year where we really need to see what Kevin Knox is worth. I feel like his weaknesses is his mentality. He lacks that dog mentality of that confidence. He doesn't have the desire. I feel like he doesn't have the work ethic I would want in him. And he also has that soft vibe to him when he's driving to the rim. He kind of doesn't feel like strong down low. And that's true. I feel like he does have a nice fluid 3-point jump shot. He needs to get more consistent. But overall, Kevin Knox, I think, has a lot of potential, but he needs to show up this year. There's no excuses. I don't think he's a bust, but he definitely has bust potential. And at the same time, he needs to show up this year. Otherwise, Kevin Knox is going to be getting ridiculed from Knicks fans like he already is. Welcome into the stream, everybody. We got 33 people in. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. If you guys did not already, make sure you smash that like button so we can get this out there to as many Knicks fans as possible. I'm so excited for you guys to see what's next on this channel. I got a lot of situations going on. You know, I just launched my first series on the channel where I did my player profiles. First episode, I broke down RJ Barrett. Today, I broke down Mitchell Robinson. If you guys did not see those, make sure you do so because I put a lot of work into them. I give you guys my projected stats, their strengths, their weaknesses, a lot of good stuff on these player profiles. And I'm going to be doing everybody. Actually, let me know right now in the live chat, who do you want me to break down next on my player profile videos? So far, like I just said, I did RJ and Mitch. Who do you guys want to see me do a player profile next? I'm going to be doing every single player on the Knicks, but it's just a matter of who do you guys want to see me do next? Trade Randall for a first. I'd love to trade Randall. He's one of my least favorite Knicks. What do you expect from Frank this season? I expect Frank to become even better defensively. I think that Frank Ntilikina as a point guard needs to improve his playmaking ability. That's the one thing about Frank Ntilikina is he has the body and the size to match up against anybody in the wingspan, but he needs to get his mentality intact. I feel like he lacks that, like I always mention in all my videos, that dog mentality you would want to see. And that he does have work ethic. I always see Frank grinding in the offseason, but sometimes it doesn't translate to the games. And I want to see him get more confident in his ability. I want to see him get more aggressive offensively. He needs to drive. He needs to finish. He needs to shoot the ball because there's so many times where he's open, he just doesn't shoot, and he just passes it. He needs to get more aggressive driving to the rim. That's my take on Frank Ntilikina. Obi Toppin, what's poppin'? Knicks got Obi Toppin. Yo, I am so excited for Obi Toppin. I think that he is going to be a beast. And I'm assuming, John, you said I should do Obi Toppin for my next player profile. It's a good idea. I think Obi Toppin is going to be the guy I'm going to do tomorrow. I think that Obi Toppin is going to do big things for the Knicks, especially in his rookie season. I think that he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. Not a lot of people wrong because I feel like a lot of people have optimistic views on Obi, but I feel like he's a guy that is going to have an immediate impact on this team. And I feel like Knicks rookies don't really come into the league and light it up right away. And I feel like Obi has the potential to do so, which I'm excited for. Definitely excited for. I'm going to compare Obi Toppin to Blake Griffin. This is a very good comparison. I like this because they're both, four positions. Blake Griffin came into the league and was a high flyer, Lob City, athletic freak, and he was dunking on everybody. And I feel like Obi Toppin's going to have a very similar rookie season. And you see Blake Griffin right now in his career, obviously he's a little older, but he's evolving his three-point shot, which is cool to see from Blake. And I feel like Obi Toppin has that three-point shot in him, in his arsenal. He shot 42% from three-point land at Dayton, which is pretty solid. So I think that Obi Toppin is going to be an absolute beast. If you guys are new to the stream, we got 44 people in. Make sure you smash that like button. We got 18 likes. Let's see if we get this over 25 likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream tonight, let me know. I got a lot of things in store for Knicks Media. I got a special guest coming on the stream Thursday, and then I have another special guest coming on that is another fellow Knicks YouTuber, and I'm really excited to be part of the Knicks community. I've been a part of it technically by watching all the Knicks YouTubers, but now I'm officially a part of it by creating content for you guys, and I'm so happy. Without you guys, none of this is possible. If you guys are not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I got a lot of Knicks content on the way. I posted my first NBA 2K video on the PlayStation 5, as you can see right there, and you guys love that, so expect more 2K videos. I think I might have to make a rebuilding video on the New York Knicks for my NBA because let's go win that chip. I'm down to simulate until the Knicks win a championship. definitely got to go online and verse people as the New York Knicks because I ball out with them. And yeah, if you guys did not see me go on 2K and be the Knicks online, make sure you check that video out because it is a pretty fun video. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made, to be honest. But welcome into the stream if you guys are new. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. You know, training camp is right around the corner. Media day was today. RJ Barrett was talking to the media today saying how upset he was that he did not make that all-rookie first team, which is rightfully so. I think he should have made that all-rookie first team. I don't think that it is right for him to not make that because RJ Barrett is better than a lot of rookies, in my opinion. He also was, you know, like top 5 in almost every single statistical category in his rookie class. So it's just inexcusable. I don't know why everyone has hate out there for RJ Barrett, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. There's always hate towards the Knicks. Salute, Richie. What's going on, Steven? Welcome into the stream, my man. Julius Randle for Sam Darnold and Adam Gase. This is a good one. This is a good one. I like this. Knicks tape, baby. Let's go. Love it. Love it. So there is a lot of things that's going to be happening for the New York Knicks in the next couple of weeks because basketball is obviously coming up. Training camp is kicking off so we can finally understand what's going on, who's going to start, who's playing well, who's not playing well, who's going to make the roster because there's 20 people on the roster right now and there's going to be people to get cut. You know that we signed Michael K. Gilchrist. I feel like his contract is just, you know, he's kind of like a tryout type of player where he might not even make the active roster. I know there's a lot of Knicks fans that were hating on that move, but Michael K. Gilchrist could be just trying out for the team. He's on like a weird exhibit deal that honestly might not even make the squad. Don't sleep on Dennis Smith Jr. Honestly, Dennis Smith Jr. did disappoint me in his, Knick career so far. I had a lot of high hopes for Dennis, and I hope he could prove me wrong. I don't think he's a bust. I don't think that his time is up in New York just yet, but this is the year he needs to step up to the game and show up and say, I am a point guard in this league that is a force to be reckoned with because he kind of looks like too much of a, to me personally, Dennis Smith looks like more of an athlete than a basketball player. And what I mean by that is he kind of looks like a guy that can just dunk on you and do these crazy, acrobatic layups, but he lacks getting people involved. He lacks a jump shot. He lacks defense. I do think he has potential in all three of those categories, but I want to see more from him, man. I really do. Trade Randall for Aaron Gordon. I would love that. I don't think that's realistic, but I'd love that. I hope Obi, I hope dunks on Randall in training camp. That'd be hysterical. Hopefully Obi Toppin starts, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, there's a lot. Dennis Smith Jr.'s injuries held him back. Yeah, that is true. Dennis Smith did get injured. Without bias, is Obi your pick for Rookie of the Year? Honestly, I think he's going to finish top 3 in voting. I don't think he's going to win it because I feel like LaMelo Ball is just the most NBA ready, and he is going to be a baller in Charlotte. I low-key wish the Knicks were in position to get him, but that's okay. We got Obi Toppin, who's going to be a beast. So I'm going to say LaMelo Ball finishes with the Rookie of the Year award, and right behind him is Obi Toppin. And then Anthony Edwards. I think there's a lot of rookies in this draft class that's going to be dope. Honestly, Emmanuel Quickley is going to win it. I'm just kidding, guys. Imagine. Or Miles Powell. But, yeah, so how is everybody doing tonight? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday night. We got 57 people in the stream. If you guys did not already, make sure you smash that like button so we can get as many Knicks fans in here as possible. I'm trying to get the Knicks community buzzing tonight. I got people telling me that LaMelo's trash and I'm bugging. He isn't the most NBA ready. Only reason why I feel like LaMelo has potential to win the Rookie of the Year because he's been playing professional ball since he was 16 years old. That's why I feel like he's the most NBA ready, just because he's been playing professionally for so long. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see LaMelo, to be honest. I've been a fan of his for a while. Which YouTubers are you collabing with? You guys will see. I don't want to give it away, but I'll release it on my community page probably tomorrow. Why did they sign Theo Pinson? We signed Theo Pinson to a two-way contract, not a 2-year, a two-way contract, meaning he can either come up to the G League or go down low. And every single NBA team has 2 two-way contracts designated to their team. We got Theo Pinson on one of them, and then Jared Harper's on the other. So he's just going to provide depth. So not too much to that signing. Knicks fans shouldn't really read too much. I don't think Theo Pinson's going to have that much of playing time unless there's a lot of injuries or COVID happens. You never know. Can you see RJ and Obi leading scores against each other in rookie-sophomore game? Yeah, man, that's going to be fun to watch. Hopefully that game can happen and All-Star break is fluid and COVID doesn't ruin that, because I feel like the Knicks will have, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, and I think that would be it. I don't really think Emmanuel Quickly would be invited to there unless he's balling out. But, yeah, I would love to see that. RJ Barrett balled out in the rookie year, in his rookie what's that game called? The Rising Stars Challenge. He balled out in that last year, so I think that those two guys are going to have fun in that. One of them, I guess, is Clutch B-Ball TV, Knicks Fan TV, or Stephen A. Smith. You are incorrect. Clutch B-Ball TV, I definitely want to collaborate with him soon. We have not discussed a date yet, but me and him will be collaborating very soon, but that is not who I'm talking about. I know who it is, but I'm not saying it. Oh, you do? I wonder how. Can RJ make the jump to All-Star this year? I just made a player profile video on RJ Barrett that's on my channel. If you want to see me break down his strengths, his weaknesses, my projected stats for him, make sure you check that out because I go in detail about RJ Barrett. But I don't think he's going to be an All-Star this year. Do I think he has All-Star potential? Absolutely. I think that RJ Barrett will make an All-Star appearance his year 3 or year 4. I feel like his sophomore season is a year where he takes that next step, where he averages around 20 points per game and looks like a legit upcoming star in the league, but I don't think he's going to make the All-Star game this year. Do you think Mitch and Obi fit well with each other? I do think so because Obi kind of spaces the floor. He has that mid-range shot. He has the three-point shooting. He can also dunk on people. So we have two Lob City threats down low, and the one thing about Obi is he's not good at defense, so maybe he doesn't fit well with Mitch because that would be dope if we had two really good defenders down low. But that's why we brought in Nerlens Noel. You know, who knows? Nerlens Noel might start at center. I know Knicks fans don't want that to happen, but that could happen, just so you guys are aware. I'd rather Mitchell Robinson start, but we'll see, man. When is Knicks versus Knicks scrimmage? I'm not too sure. The training camp does kick off like this week. Media day kicks off soon, and then preseason is like a week and a half, maybe even less than that. So there's going to be a lot of things coming up. Do you think we have enough shot creators? This is a good question. This is what we lack, I felt like, for a while. I think that bringing in Alec Burks, he can stretch the floor. He can shoot the three. Austin Rivers, he's another good three-point shooter. Emmanuel Quickly is a sharp shooter from Kentucky University who I think is going to provide an immediate impact. I don't think we have enough. I feel like this is going to be an aspect to the Knicks roster that they're going to be working on for a long time. And when we do get enough shot creators is the year where we take flight and we go to the playoffs. Did you see Mitch workout videos with him shooting threes? Yes, I did. I actually made a Mitchell Robinson player profile video today, and I edited in the video of him shooting three balls. And I mentioned him, like, listen, can Mitchell Robinson do this in a game, or is this going to be an open gym kind of thing? I don't think David Fizdale let Mitchell Robinson shoot threes in the play calling, which was frustrating because I think Mitch has the jump shot. So does Tom Thibodeau let Mitchell Robinson stretch the floor and shoot threes? I sure hope so. You know, he had Karl Anthony Towns, Tom Thibodeau, and he let him shoot because Cat is an elite three-point shooter for his center standards. So I do want to see Mitchell Robinson shoot some three-point shots this year. The only reason I'm happy about Austin Rivers that he's a good shooter because Knicks do not have that much shooters. I agree. I think that Austin Rivers is going to be a really good Knick. I think he's going to be a fan favorite. I think he's going to have a game or two or even more where he breaks out and looks like an absolute star because Austin Rivers does have a lot of craftiness to him. He can hit the step back jumper. He can drive. He can finish with contact. There's a lot of things Austin Rivers to his game that's very underrated. And I think he has that mentality where he's going to thrive in New York. Do you think we should tank this year? No. I think the Knicks, tanking is a funny word because nobody tanks on purpose. Nobody goes out there to lose. I don't think the Knicks are going out there to tank with Tom Thibodeau as their head coach. So that's my answer. No. Starting lineup: Alfred, RJ, Knox, Obi, Mitch. Alfred, RJ. Yeah, I like this. I would put Frank at the 1, but that's just my preference. I feel like every Knicks fan is entitled to their own opinion about the starting lineup because it's going to be crazy. We don't know who's going to start. But yeah, so why did they not re-sign Taj Gibson? That's because we brought in Nerlens Noel, who I think is a way better option as the backup center. Because Taj Gibson is an aging old guy who has no future in the league. He's already established and past his prime. Nerlens Noel is still young, 26, hungry, and a defensive-minded guy who I feel like is going to thrive in Tom Thibodeau's system. So the reason why they did not re-sign him is because they brought in Nerlens Noel. Can we surprise and be a 4 to 6 seed this year? The only way this happens is if Tom Thibodeau is the reason, I think, because we don't have a star on this team. We lack that superstar that takes the teams to the next level. So the only way this New York Knicks team makes the playoffs is if the coaching staff under Tom Thibodeau, Mike Woodson, Kenny Payne is the real deal, because good coaches can, create a culture around talent and build a foundation and make them play through each other. It's all about teamwork, man. It's all about teamwork. So it's going to be interesting. Jets or Knicks? They're all tied, man. Jets, Knicks, and Mets, they're all tied for me. I don't like one over the other. If we are over 500 midseason, does Frank get extended? If Frank is a reason for that, 100%. We're going to be there. Dennis Smith Jr. and Frank are going to have qualifying offers after the season. So it's going to be interesting to see if they get retained or not. Who finishes with the better career, Obi or RJ? This is a good question. I think RJ Barrett, just because he's younger and I just feel like RJ Barrett's mentality is going to take him a long way in this league. And I'm hoping it's all on the Knicks. I hope that he retires a Knick, which is very unlikely knowing the Knicks history, but that's what I hope for. Frank should be our version of Celtics Marcus Smart. This is a good take. Jalen. I agree. I think that Frank Ntilikina's defensive prowess is what's going to make him a real NBA stud. So I'm down. I'm down for him to be an absolute beast. Will Iggy see the floor this year? I would love to see Iggy get some minutes this year. I was really upset he did not get any playing time last year. He was balling out in Westchester, but for some odd reason, the Knicks just did not want to bring him up and just play the veterans for no reason. Like Mo Harkless, why were you getting minutes? What is your point to come to this team? I understand you had to come with the trade, but there's no reason why you had to get minutes over Iggy. Made no sense. I hope he gets minutes. I really do. Is RJ suited at the 2 or 3? This is a good question. There's a lot of Knicks fans that say that RJ should be at the 3. I'm personally on board with him staying at the 2 at his natural position. At 6'6", I feel like he has the ability to match up against 2 guards. I feel like he needs to get better at defense, but if he can really get better at shooting the ball from 3-point range, I think he should be at the 2. Let me see. So we got over 100 people in the stream tonight. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you smash that like button on your way in. I would greatly appreciate that. We got 32 likes and 100 people in the stream. Let's see if we can get this over 50 likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are having a great Tuesday night, smash that like button for your boy. I would greatly appreciate that. I have a ton of Knicks content coming up on this channel in terms of 2K content on the PlayStation 5, New York Knicks player profiles, more live streams like this, special guests coming on live streams, collaborations. The Knicks season's coming around. I'm going to be breaking down each preseason game, every day of training camp. There's so much stuff that's going to be on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, because if you guys are not, you're going to be missing out on a lot of great content. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you guys are not already. I would greatly appreciate that. And also turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm posting videos. Who's our most valued player? I feel like it has to be RJ Barrett, but Yeah, RJ Barrett's the most valued player. He's a top 3 pick in the draft last year. He's only 19, 20 years old. He's our most valued player. I feel like if we wanted to trade anybody and get the most value, it would be RJ. Not saying we should trade RJ Barrett by any means, but he is definitely our most valued player. Oh, man. So we're coming around 25 minutes on the stream. We got a lot of people coming in. Thank you guys so much for coming in and tuning into Knicks Media. It's been a great stream so far. I want to come on real quick and talk about some Knicks basketball because you guys are just so fun. You guys always ask great questions. I always appreciate the support. Always appreciate you guys coming in here, asking me some questions, hitting that like button. A lot of good stuff in here, man. You guys are awesome. There's so much stuff that's going to happen for the Knicks. Like I mentioned, training camp just started, preseason game. We have 4 preseason games. Hopefully we can go out of there and we can see who's starting. Let's see our rookies in the preseason. And then all of a sudden, the regular season is right around the corner. This is such an unusual season, obviously because of COVID, where the offseason was literally like, what was it, last week, where we drafted Obi Toppin and quickly, and then free agency happened, and now the season is about to start. This is very untraditional, and I feel like it's going to be a very intriguing year for the Knicks. I feel like this is going to determine if the New York Knicks are going to thrive under Thibodeau this year. I feel like next year is the year we could get a star in free agency because we still are going to have a lot of cap space to fit in a max contract. And we've been saying this for years. Oh, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, all these things. But you know what? Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, I'm happy the Knicks didn't get them because if they did come here, I don't feel like there's any talent around them in order to win a championship. This team is far from competing. If you bring in superstars, you need to have a foundation underneath them in order for them to even be attracted to your team. That's why they chose the Brooklyn Nets, because they already have a culture where they made the playoffs without a star. They had a good continuity. They had, the young guys were playing with each other. And that's what I want to see from the Knicks this year. If the Knicks can win without a star and make the 8th seed or even be competitive, that's what's going to reel in the superstars. That's when they're going to look at the Knicks and be like, okay, they have a real coach. They're playing good basketball without a star. If I go there and they have all this depth and all this young talent, I'm going to be the reason to take them to the next level. You never know who it could be. It could be a Kawhi Leonard. It could be a Giannis. I don't want to hype up Knicks fans because I know we've been down this road so many times. I'm not saying we're going to get into this right now, but it is possible. The only way the Knicks can attract a free agent at that caliber is if we win this year. We should not tank at all. Listen, all the teams that are getting the first overall picks, like the Timberwolves and the Pelicans a year ago, they are not terrible teams. They're just lucky They're just lucky in the lottery. Imagine the Knicks are an okay team and they win the lottery, even though don't have the best odds. I feel like the better the Knicks odds, the worse they get. So it's just frustrating as a Knicks fan because we can never get lucky in the lottery. But what I'm saying is imagine we finish like 13th in the lottery and we win and we get the first pick and we get Cade Cunningham. Can you guys imagine that? I don't want to give you guys false hope. But so, yeah, that's really going to do it for my live stream tonight. I just want to go live for a quick 30 minutes. So we're coming around 30 minutes. I hope you guys have a fantastic night because you guys have been killing it in the comment section. I've been watching all the questions in the chat. We got 130 people in here right now. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you smash that like button. Get this over 50 likes. You guys are fantastic. I enjoy every single like. I enjoy every comment. I love everything about you guys because Knicks Nation is like the Knicks community. The fan base here is next level. We are definitely the best fans in the NBA or even in all of sports because we've been sucking for my entire life. 2012, 2013 was the only time they were really good. I was too young to experience any of the good Knicks back in the 90s. I wasn't even born, to be honest. I was born in 1998. So, man, I just appreciate all you guys coming in. I just want to go live real quick on the channel to talk about some Knicks basketball. I will be going live on Thursday with a special guest, a very well-known New York Knicks YouTuber, and I'm super excited to talk Knicks basketball with him. Listen up, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Stay tuned for more Knicks content. I got more player profiles pumping out. I'll be previewing every single preseason game, every regular season game, predictions for the season, NBA 2K21, PlayStation 5 content. There's a lot to be in store. So if you guys are not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Have a fantastic night, guys. I'll catch you guys in my next stream, in my next video, whenever I'm here. Thank you guys so much for the support. Good show. Keep up the good work, fam. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Take care. Let's go, Knicks. I'll catch you guys in my